All right, what's going on, guys? Boyka Clutch, Bodega Fresh here. We just did a video. Guess the link. One Piece.
Yes.
I said it in that video. Said it again. I told this motherfucker so. He's a One Piece fanatic now. It's
Yeah.
it's insane. He literally sends me like 2 minute long Snapchats ranting about One Piece because of how like excited he's been lately. Because it's insane.
Countless cryings.
Yeah, he literally he literally caught up with the anime. I'm not even caught up with the anime because I'm still 100 episodes behind because of how slow it is. But I'm like obviously caught up with the manga.
Wait, you're 100 episodes
Yeah,
back?
because I was like, it's just so much to do.
You still in Wano?
I think I just finished Wano. I think it just finished Wano. It's more like it was like I was keeping up with it, and I missed a few weeks, and I was like, okay, I'll get to it eventually, and it kind of just kept going. But so he's pretty much like
2 episodes
obsessed. He's obsessed. Like I told him, once I told him, bro, God Valley is here. You need to fucking read it.
Yeah.
He was like, and then he just started reading
Yeah.
it. Which is honestly what happened when I told you to catch up initially. I was like, just read the manga, and you start kind of reading like every single day at work.
The manga was way better.
Yeah.
Just getting through it.
Yeah, it is.
Because the amount of times I'd be like, watching the show, I was like, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough watch sometimes. Like, especially early moments of Wano. My God, and Dressrosa moments. But so pretty much we're gonna yap about One Piece for as long as we probably can at this point because
Manga spoilers
he's like I just want to hang out and talk about One Piece because like I'm like, well, let's fucking shoot a video because if we get some good clips out of it, we get some good clips out of it.
I made a fucking PowerPoint.
he literally made a PowerPoint, made a guess the link PowerPoint so I can guess these things.
Had 29 slides.
Yeah, he is obsessed. So we're gonna get into it. Don't know what channel is gonna go up to. We're gonna put some TikTok clips, whatever it is. Stick around, get a cup of coffee, get a beer if you want. I don't know if that's your vice, but
Some soju.
Some soju. That's my thing, you know. All right, but we'll get started. And so we saw a TikTok of this that you were like, "What do you think?" I'm like, "Let's talk about this on whatever we record."
Top 5 one.
No, the ranking them.
So
they were saying,
characters,
yeah. So they were talking about the 4 characters: Zoro, Sanji, Kid, Law. And I don't know what was going on in that TikTok what they were saying, but like they were saying like pretty much where would we rank them? You know, I was like, 4. Pretty much ranking them in terms of strength, right? Mm-hmm. I think in terms of the community, I don't think it's a split decision because of like, I think it's just people have factions and who they like, and they're gonna put who they think is stronger and who I think. But I think I'm gonna look at it more of an objective angle, which I think you are more biased because you don't like 2 of the characters. But go ahead and give me. So we have Zoro, Kid, Law, and Sanji. Rank them strongest to weakest.
All right. So to be fair, I agree with the factions.
Yes.
Even though Oda said what he said, I just feel like what we've been shown and like in the manga and the anime goes against that.
Yeah.
So as of right now, I'm torn between my 2 faves. Number 1, I'm gonna say Zoro.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like we haven't seen Law do much outside of losing to Blackbeard.
Mm-hmm.
And he was gonna lose to Doflamingo.
Okay.
I'll put Law there because who do I think would win in a fight or just objectively stronger? Because objectively in a fight, I have to give it to Law over Sanji. I just feel like there's two
I'd say overall strength. Cause we're not ranking these in terms of like, let's say there was an entity that all 4 had to face, right? It's not about matchups or anything. It's just strength wise, right? Not about who's strong.
Straw Hats, Law, Kid.
So Zoro, Sanji, Law, Kid.
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and originally it was gonna be Zoro, Law, Sanji, Kid.
Wow, I thought that was what you were gonna do, which to me that's insane. But I mean, I think. I don't know if that's the common understanding, but I think people would agree with that. I think people would agree with that. I mean, like there's probably any order that people would agree with.
No, but like Zoro's has been crazy.
Yeah, the thing with Zoro is he has conquerors, but so does Kid. But like Zoro's actually used it.
Yeah, I was
Zoro's
gonna say that. Have
actually
we
used
seen
it.
Kid do it? Like all we've ever seen Kid do is lose to Shanks.
Yeah, I mean more obviously, but so mine is I don't know if it's more objective or like I don't know if people I saw the video and people were kind of not having my opinion, but I think not clearly, but I think it's Law Kid Zoro Sanji.
Law Kids.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't we have a discussion that we thought Zoro was stronger than?
I
Kid?
thought I said it was close ish, but I think once after the Big Mom fight, I think like. Bro, like the Awakened Devil Fruit, like the shit he can do is like I think Law is the strongest. I think like
Law, no, I love Law.
yeah.
It's hard because like Zoro is doing so much.
He is doing a lot.
Tanking attacks.
It's close, obviously.
Yeah, tanking attacks from two Yonkos.
Yeah.
To scarring a Yonko. To fighting a guy that gave Luffy a hard time. And he's awakened.
Yeah, I mean, definitely too, but I think also, look at Law's feats. Law literally, like, he fought Hawkins, first of all, right?
Mhm.
Packed him up. And then he was fighting Big Mom and Kaido with Zoro,
Yeah.
obviously. He was manipulating shit. He sent the scabbards down there. He was doing his thing. And then he had to fight Big Mom. Granted, it was with Kid, but I think it's pretty clear that Law was doing a little bit more of the
than
heavy
Kid.
lifting. Like he was doing some crazy ass shit against Big Mom. So I think Law is definitely the strongest. And once he gets Conquerors, I don't know if he will, but like he should. He'll be. I think he's number one. I think Kid, since he also has Conquerors, he's awakened and he's a captain. I think he's above Zoro.
I think Kid has the most raw power.
Yeah, he does.
But it's just hard because we don't ever see him utilize it well.
He's gone. He only goes against top tiers.
Yeah,
He went against Kaido. He went against Big Mom, and then Shanks.
Like we saw, like in Shanks's vision, like what he could have did.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was dope.
And
But
it made
you can't
Shanks
count
actually.
Yeah.
It made Shanks actually go like, I gotta stop him.
Yeah.
I cannot just be like, oh, like
Yeah.
he had to.
We can't count it, unfortunately.
No, we can't
So,
count him.
I can't,
But
I'm
also,
just going off
he
feats.
survived.
Yeah.
Kid survived the
I don't know
attack.
how.
I don't know how either.
Because
But
he fell in
did.
the water.
Yeah, but he did. I think no, Killer has a fruit now, so he can't even survive.
Yeah, so
But I think he has a bunch of like other people in his crew that like
They
that's the thing.
They
Like
get a big ass magnet. and he's-
honestly, yes, right. I just think like he also probably has the weakest crew because his crew is Killer and Fodder,
Yeah.
right? Yet he's on the same planet as Luffy and them. Like he's on the same planet with the dog shit crew.
I mean, Law has a dog shit crew too, though.
But at least he has Beppo and that giant guy.
Yeah, but
It
we
is
saw how
kind
far
of
we got there.
weak. Yeah, it is kind of. He's definitely full carrying that.
It's hard for me to give it to Kid because just like I don't know, like I can see Zoro outscaling him in like every category because now that Zoro has Conquerors.
He's not using it though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
If Zoro was like, oh, I can use it. Like, I'm gonna use that consistently. I'd be like, yeah, he's stronger. But like, they're kind of in the same boat. Where like, Kid also has Conquerors. So like in a battle, I will say this: if let's say like the One Piece we're writing it right now, and then we're just like, let's have Kid and Zoro fight each other right now. I think it would be written in a way that Zoro would win. I think like Oda would make Zoro win either by some power up or something like.
I could just see Zoro winning in general though.
I think if you and I like took them and like separate from Oda and like did it now, I think it'd be very close. I think Kid would win.
I feel like Kid would take too much time to build up the enough power to even do something. Because Zoro is fast.
Zoro is
even
fast.
though he's not as
He's
fast
only-
as Sanji.
He's faster than Kid. Yeah.
He like this man is just a problem. I mean, like
He
the
is.
list the minority hunter Zoro is a problem.
Minority hunting. That's crazy.
Is-
He
is a
is
problem.
though. But
But okay, so you had Law Kid, Zoro Sanji.
I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna disagree that Zoro above Sanji. Like that's the
Except the Sanji.
except
fans.
some Sanji fans. I also think if we're being technical, like people are gonna argue against this. Bounties. We have Law and Kid at 3 billion, and Zoro at like 1.2, and then Sanji at 1.1 billion.
Yeah, I think that's disrespectful.
I just think they got a little bit like
It's also because they
buffed.
are the captain.
That's why. But I just think like
But Zoro could be a captain. Like if
Yeah.
if he was a captain, like
Yeah.
I would put him ahead of Kid.
Well, you already do. I would say, I just think that like Kid has been given a bad, given the bad end of the stick lately, so we kind of look down on him. But I think he's supposed to. I think no, that's kind of. That's kind of crazy to say. I was like, he's closer to Luffy than like Zoro. Like
No,
no, no,
no.
that's kind of crazy to say. But I think he is. It's more looking at like we should compare him to be a little bit above Zoro versus Zoro like above Kid. That's kind of how I look at it. Because I think if Shanks did his attack against Zoro, Zoro probably would have died.
I'm maybe. I mean, because since Shanks knows, like,
Okay, yeah, obviously.
like he's not gonna.
Yeah,
try to
no,
kill
no,
him.
like, no, like, no, like, personal, but just like if it was the same, if just put Zoro in
But
there.
also, Zoro wouldn't have done an attack on that scale.
Yeah, of course. I'm not saying like it would ever happen.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like in the event that like Zoro had to take that attack, maybe he wouldn't die because Zoro has some pretty crazy durability feats. But I think also the reason like Kid took so much damage too because his like contraption got blown up. So like if he got hit with the attack and the explosion of his attack, his own attack, versus like Zoro, like he would just have to take the attack head on. So like Kid kind of got like a double hit versus like a one hit.
I mean,
you
they
know?
could have that explosion could have saved them too, though.
Maybe.
Pushed
I mean,
them
like,
far enough.
I don't
before
know.
He get killed. I don't know, but I mean, regardless, I don't hate your list. I just think at this point, Zoro does not talk to Luffy, Law, or Kid as if he thinks of them as a captain.
I don't think. Oh, that's true.
He's just like, yo, send me this way, send me that way, do this.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he's like, we the same occupation.
Yeah.
That's captain. We helping.
Like, yeah, that's the guy right there.
Yeah.
He's talking Luffy.
Sanji's bitch ass is down there.
Yeah, Sanji wasn't there. That's why I think Sanji's clearly the weakest. Because Sanji was in the floor while the five goats were on the top, you know?
Yeah.
Where
They were fighting
even
demons.
Killer was up
Yeah.
there, right?
They were fighting. Yeah, Killer was up
exactly, right?
there. They were fighting demons up there.
Yeah, they were fighting problems.
And this
up
man
there.
is fighting a fat dinosaur. I mean, Queen is tough.
Queen's tough.
But like in comparison to Kaido, Big Mom, King was up there.
Yeah.
You know, like dragon form Kaido. Like,
Yeah.
bro, it's night and day.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Sanji has gotten some dope moments, like fighting Saint Saturn.
yeah, of course,
know?
of course.
That's cool, but I just think Sanji has to be at the bottom.
Yeah, but he wasn't even on the bottom for you. You had Kid on the bottom.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't like Kid, that's why.
The thing is, in Sabaody, I liked Kid. I was like, oh, he looks tough.
Yeah.
And then time skip.
He's
I was
kind of
like,
he has only been taking L's. That is true.
Yeah.
Except the Big Mom win. That's about it.
I was just like, what happened? Like, where'd your aura go?
It's tough. It's honestly tough. But
I'm just happy it's not Law getting bitched. I mean, like,
no,
he lost
Blackbeard. But like, I mean, we haven't even
That's
talked
plot.
about that type of feat. But like, he put enough work in with Blackbeard. But like,
Solo.
yeah, well, with Beppo. But that's about it.
No, I mean, Beppo helped for like the 20 seconds.
Yeah.
But like, Solo mostly.
Yeah. To me, that's why Law is number one. But like,
I'm not mad at that.
it's tough. It's very tough. But I think a lot of people would be like, nah, Zoro's. It's like I think, but to me, it's closer than what people are expecting.
I'm fine either way.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I like both of them, but I like them for different reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, they both have swords. Sick, right? Law's abilities are so cool.
Yeah.
And what he can do
Probably the coolest ability in the
is
series.
so methodical.
Yeah.
That you really have to like think, because he's not gonna have the sheer power that Zoro can do.
Yeah, he's
You
not.
know? He's not chopping mountains or scarring Kaido.
Yeah.
You know, but like how
He
Law's
hits you
able
from
to-
the inside. Like,
yeah,
he has, like, the
how
inside.
he's able to maneuver.
Yeah.
Is so cool. So either way, I'm fine with, as long as Zoro's like, I'd be fine at Zoro 2 and Law 1.
Yeah, I know you're okay with
Yeah.
that.
No,
to
just
me,
because
it's the other way around. But I don't know if people disagree with that. I don't know how people are feeling, but I just feel like I feel like there's a lot. I think so too. I think there's a lot of biases where I'm like trying to look at like in terms of besides like how Oda would write it. I would say like in universe, like if we were like in the universe itself,
Yeah,
how
no,
it would be.
sure. but I think you have to use with like the given feats.
Yeah, of course,
and
of course.
Unfortunately, there's not a lot of feats for kid.
Not a good feat. Not a lot of. It's a lot of anti feats, I guess.
Yeah, or like assist feats.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever.
Which it does make it tough. But again, it's like Zoro's not fighting the people on the scale of a kid, so it's such a hard thing to look at. So that was our first topic. Our second topic that we're going to we've talked about this a few times. Can Roger really be considered the greatest pirate?
So I brought this up to you, right?
I think you did. I think you did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, having read the manga and seeing the GOAT in 5 chapters put up a better performance than a character that's been around that we've known about for 20 years in Roger. I can't give him that title. I feel like that's
the Pirate King.
Yeah, I can't.
The 2-time world champion.
I can't. It's like what's it called? It was like when Golden State was versing the Spurs, right? Right.
That's a great analogy.
Right. And then Kawhi. I don't even like Kawhi. When Kawhi got hurt, how different like the energy was, right? Where the Golden State pretty much got a gimme. They're like, your best player's out. Zaza Pachulia, you're a real one. Sorry, I don't condone dirty players. What just say? But,
no fucking way, bro.
But like that's how I feel like Rox.
So who's who in that situation? Is Rox Golden State?
Rox was Kawhi.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean he got.
Oh, okay. So like the only reason that Roger became the Pirate King
is because he got hurt.
Yeah.
And Emu bitch ass.
So what's his name? Roger is Steph Curry.
Yeah.
That's a great analogy.
Right? Off
the greatest shooter of all time. The greatest pirate of all time. The Pirate King. I think when I was telling him to read the manga, I'm like, they're getting to God Valley, we're learning more about Rox, and I was like, Rox is probably the greatest pirate ever. Because the shit that he was doing, the way he was moving, his crew, like, it's just like undeniable numbers.
I just call him a collective.
It's Wilt Chamberlain numbers, like, and it's like it's perfect because he's the
He had the dream team.
Yeah, he literally had. It's like he had the dream team. He was the fucking Golden State Warriors, the fucking Kevin Durant Golden State Warriors on his team.
72.
It's insane. And like in fucking like Roger, like he had his hitters, and Roger obviously. We're comparing him to the greatest ever.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you're comparing anyone to Michael Jordan, to Kobe, to LeBron. Like,
yeah.
It's like, okay, you might not look as good. You're comparing like someone like Shaq, Kareem to these guys. It's like
don't get me wrong. Like Roger, we have feats from Roger, you know, but like, what would you say his best solo feat is? Fighting Whitebeard. A prime Whitebeard?
The prime Whitebeard, the clash with Thad. I mean, becoming the Pirate King.
But we didn't see that.
Yeah, of course.
You know? I mean, his fight against
Are we missing a
Rox,
feat?
His fight against Rox
was with Garp.
Was sick, but Garp was there. And Garp is no slouch.
No, Garp is not a slouch.
You know, like...
That is the thing. It's we're just talking about the freaking... The
if,
Law and Kid.
If it was Roger fighting Rox alone, and he was... Even with what happened to Rox, and if Roger was still putting up a good enough fight, I would say yes.
Yeah.
But since Garp was there, which made it just as cool, but like
it makes it so
it's hard to say. I just feel like he might have been given a Mickey Mouse victory.
He had a Mickey Mouse Pirate King. It was a bubble championship.
Yeah,
it was a bubble championship.
You know, and don't get me wrong, he has some hitters.
You know, this segues me to a separate question. Would you say Luffy's path to the Pirate King is like Dirk's championship path?
Yeah. This man Shanks is the Miami Heat.
Yeah. Why are we doing basketball terms, dude?
This man is just skating on goat shit. The meme of hockey nuts. He's skating by on it.
Holy shit,
right?
dude.
This man is packing up. Him, Ben Beckman, and Roe are packing up everything.
Then who's the other Yonko? Blackbeard. Who's Blackbeard?
Just because they're a bunch of frauds, he's the Boston Celtics.
I think that's pretty good. You you can't deny their greatness, but you can't fuck with them.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like, yo, he's a problem. But I tell you all the time, he's a fucking fraud. I'm not threatened by this guy. Like as a villain, it pains me because I'm like, this man sucks, bro. Your dad was Michael Jordan, and you came out Marcus Jordan. Bro, the fall off is crazy.
It really is like his dad's Michael Jordan, and he's like Jason Tatum, and it's like no disrespect to Jason Tatum, but that's not Michael Jordan, you know. And it's tough, and so will Jason Tatum become the GOAT? We'll see, but he's not there yet, you know. And so they got a juggernaut over there, and we got cross-skilled Buggy. What do we say the Buggy is? It's like.
Ooh, that's a.
I mean, we got the Nuggets Joker, but like doesn't really count. Like no, it's not the. It's
if
not
anyone was Joker, it'd probably be Mihawk. Like,
yeah, well, in that, in that. Yeah.
Why is my eye so irritated right now? That's a good. I don't even know who the cross.
There's not gonna be perfect examples, but like, I'd say like just some weaker like good team that's like young and shit. Like I wouldn't say the current OKC. I wouldn't say that because they're honestly kind of good. Maybe them. They're honestly putting up numbers. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we'll just call them OKC.
Yeah, we'll call them the OKC.
The fact that this was an unplanned, all these basketball references are just kind of crazy. Join the new podcast where we talk about One Piece and equate it to basketball.
I love that shit. That's fucking sick to me.
I mean, you have.
That shit was tough. It's not, we can't really see it. It's the One Piece Lakers collab. That shit was tough. I didn't go to it, but my homie did, and he got me that shit. The poster, it's sick. We talked about this briefly. I don't think it's that great of a question. Who is the greatest Marine? I think both agree it's Garp.
It has to be Garp.
Yeah, it's like
right
Garp,
now. Sengoku.
Akainu is not a great Marine. He just power. Like Emu doesn't count as a Marine. Shit like that. Like the Gorosei aren't Marines. Like Kobe will be the best Marine, but like
he
not
will.
Yet.
But I mean, I was telling you, I don't see it happening at the end of the story.
Yeah.
But if it does, I mean, I like Kobe. You know, so like I'm happy. But Garp, even at his 70-plus-year-old ass, is still putting up crazy feats against an Ambro in Kuzan.
Yeah.
And had to get jumped. Okay, like
they jumped him.
They jumped him.
He literally got stabbed and froze, and he was still freaking putting up numbers. Like it was incredible.
Yo, man is fighting his old student and had an impact frame of them dapping each other up.
Yes, that was fucking sick. I was like, oh my god.
Boom!
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dude, that was fucking sick. Honestly, I'm going to say it, even though my opinion is that I like Kobe a lot, like the Kobe Bryant, the basketball player, I think Garp is Kobe. Because I think Garp is like, you can't deny his greatness. I think he gets overshadowed by like the LeBrons, the Michael Jordans, like the Rocks, the Rogers, right? But like he's there with them, and you cannot take that legacy away from him. And he puts up numbers while injured.
Yes. Would you say Prime Roger could beat Prime Whitebeard?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so. I think like
think
Whitebeard's like Kareem.
Bro, at 70, you nearly destroying a whole town with a punch is insane work.
Yeah.
Insane work.
It's
I mean, to be fair, dying Whitebeard was doing some
Are you saying Roger could be Whitebeard or Garp could be
Garp, sorry.
I still think yes. But yeah.
Did I say Roger?
Yeah, you did say Roger.
I meant Garp.
Yeah. I think Garp still could be Prime Whitebeard.
I think Garp could have beaten Roger.
I think they're even.
I just think
Rocks is better.
I just think for the love of the game,
he did.
Who else are you gonna fight, Garp?
No one else.
All right, I respect you so much. I told you raise my kid.
That's true. That is the very big truth about it.
And because of this, I caused your grandson to become a pirate. Not only just me, my son.
So we're honestly talking about this. Roger might be the greatest pirate ever because he's literally revolutionizing the world.
Was the question King of the Pirates or greatest pirate ever?
Greatest pirate ever, because he was the King of the Pirates. That's a different title. We're talking about like
if we're talking about King of the Pirates. It's tricky. I guess.
I still think Rocks is the greatest pirate.
Yeah, if we're talking feats, it's Rocks.
It's Rocks.
But the
impact,
movement,
the movement, the aura is Rocks.
It's
Roger. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Cause I mean this whole story started because of him, but the fact that like this is like the Will of Fire. like where you have Hashirama and they all kind of like
Yeah.
trickle down. Like you had Roger that trickled down into Shanks, then slash Ace that eventually trickled down into Luffy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then whoever Doofy or Goofy will be the
We're not
child.
doing
The child.
Zoruto Zuffy. No, we're not doing that.
Hi, I'm Zuffy.
No, well, 1,000%. I think, yeah. I mean, Garp is always the greatest Marine. Like, we don't have feats for Kong, who's like the previous fleet admiral. Before Sengoku, like Sengoku's there too, but he's kind of like
we haven't seen him do anything.
He hasn't. He has like just like those like you say like the words like, yeah. Oh, this is the feat he had, but it's like, okay, well, why don't we see him do it? You know,
all that man is doing is eating.
He's eating now. Because he retired. He's like fuck this shit. I don't care about this shit. And then Akainu, more of a villain. We can't really call him a good Marine.
Kizaru's probably the best admiral.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
justice wise,
Akainu crazy. Kuzan left, so like Fujitora, Green Bull ass.
I'm not gonna lie though, like Kuzan left for a valid reason. He was like, I'm not following that guy.
No, absolutely, but he still left. Like
he became a pirate.
Yeah, he became a pirate.
I mean, Fujitora's not bad. They just don't do anything with him.
No, yeah, but he's not. He's a different level. Like he's like a tier below, in terms of a lot of things. So you said you didn't really know, but my next question is. We can do this quick enough, but what do you think the One Piece is?
Part of me wants to say it's part treasure. Like there will have to be like some super rare treasure. I think
it was confirmed that there is going to be some type of treasure too.
Like, here's a trophy.
Yeah.
NBA champ. But
because that'll appease Nami too.
I do. Yeah, I do think it's gonna have like something that just kind of explains the world.
Yeah.
The Void Century. I mean, you have the poneglyphs, but like, I feel like it's going to be maybe the missing piece.
Mm-hmm.
Or that you have to put them all together and it like... I would love if there's like a map that just kind of like says like, bro, this is what happened.
Just like, here's a DVD.
You're free.
Here's a TikTok. Like...
It's a picture of Eren Yeager going,
oh, shit.
You're
Imagine.
Free. In the clouds, you're free. Just wipe out 80% of the population. Imu's right. I don't know. It's hard.
I mean, that's the thing, and I think you did bring it up earlier to different off camera too, that you said like you also don't really want to speculate because you feel like whatever if you think it's something... If it kind of doesn't meet that level, you're gonna be disappointed. Which like, I told him that it's probably gonna be disappointing to some degree because we have this like grand like wait to figure out what it is, and there's no way anything he does is going to amount to the hype that's been stored for 25 plus years. You know,
yeah.
All right,
very valid.
But I think like it's gonna be crazy enough, right? Like he's cooking, he's gonna cook with something. You know,
I think he's gonna do great. I think it's gonna piss people off. It's gonna be like a mixed bag, like the Stranger Things finale a bit.
Stranger Things is a mixed bag.
No, when I say like there's gonna be people who really love it. I've been seeing people who really love it, and then there's gonna be people who tolerate it. Like it's good, but I felt like I expected a little bit more.
And then people are like, it's not good.
Wow, way to fumble the bag.
Oda.
25 years of my life wasted.
To me, I've never seen Oda fumble the bag though, so I don't think he will. I do think maybe people be like, oh, that's nice, but like it's not like it's unrealistic expectations.
Yeah, I've seen a turnover or two. Like there's some bits of something like
but
nothing like a drastic like, oh yeah, you fumbled.
Yeah, 100%. You want to hear my theory of what it's gonna be?
Go.
So, what we know about the One Piece is that they said it was gonna be something tangible. It wasn't gonna be like power of friendship or like look, it's not gonna be like that. I do think there's gonna be some type of treasure because like it's a fucking treasure. What I think the biggest indicator of what the One Piece is it has to be something that's like unconventional but also meaningful. And the thing about that is when Roger got to Laugh Tale, what did he do when he saw the One Piece? He laughed. So it has to be something that would make sense that if Roger saw it, that he would laugh. For whatever reason. I don't think it's fucking Kevin Hart doing stand-up.
It was a paper that said, you have anime cancer.
Right, yeah. It's not going to be like that, right? His whole crew was laughing. So what I think the One Piece is a treasure, trove, whatever, and it's probably some type of tree, maybe. And the One Piece itself is a devil fruit seed, and it's the seed that creates the tree that makes devil fruits. Because, and people be like, why would Roger laugh at that? He would laugh at that because Roger doesn't have a devil fruit.
Yeah.
He became the king of the pirates, found the One Piece without a devil fruit. So his mind, he gets to the laugh tale. He gets to the final treasure, and he sees it's something that he doesn't even need, and he laughs because he's like, how ironic is that? That's what I think the One Piece is, and I've had this theory for like since ever, and it has not been contradicted yet. And do I think it's gonna be it? Probably not, because I'm not smart enough to fucking predict the ending. But I think that would make sense to me. That would be a satisfactory treasure at the very end of the thing. But we'll have to see, because we also know the devil fruits are.
That's not bad.
Yeah, right.
That's not bad. Okay. I'm trying to think like. Yeah, no, I respect that. I respect. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're just like, fuck. Did he just
I
cook?
Like, yeah, I was like, oh, I was gonna make a joke like, oh, you have a red dot on you now, like.
Yeah, I know. This is not. If this, no one's ever gonna see this unless if it's true, it will never come out.
Never come out. Now that you're seeing it, he's wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna post this and it's gonna be on the news like I just fucking got kidnapped. Of like.
I'm gonna make a video like, yo, I went to those, that triple waterfall where Ellen is at because they got my boy. They packed him up.
You're like, I have a theory. He's in some faraway land because
Emu got him.
He has to wait until the One Piece ends.